All right, we are live. Thanks for joining, everybody. We got a fun little one-shot planned today. We got a couple of awesome players from the Shattered Tabletop Gaming, and we are very excited to jump in and get started. So we got Lauren, Mumbly, and Ray. Each have chosen pre-generated characters for fragment. I almost said fragment. That's not a word. Fragment of the Forge Wardens. Very excited to play. None of these guys have ever played Lorefell before, so we're gonna see how good I am at teaching Lorefell. I don't have my general people here with me. Kate's is on standby, my wife. So if I mess up a rule, be prepared to hear a bunch of yelling coming from the other room. Throwing that out there. So very excited to dig in and get started. Okay, any questions or comments before we get going, guys?
Let's do it.
Right.
Let's do it. I'm excited.
Into this sucker. Okay. All right, let me throw us into the story here. Okay, so this world is Mirelore. We have 36 worlds in Lorefell, one for each lineage, and this is the Ironclad world. The Ironclads are enchanted suits of armor that were created to protect this world from enormous monstrosities, behemoths, and long ago their creators died out or disappeared, and they don't know anything about their origins other than their one oath to protect this planet. So you guys are coming in at that stage where they don't know what's going on. Fel generally are taken from wherever world they come from and placed on another world, most of the time having their memories wiped, sometimes not. For the purposes of this one shot, each of you have started here unknown to this world months ago, and you got picked up by a couple of Ironclad and joined forces with them under the Forge Wardens, which protect this region of Mirelore known as Pharos region. So you are soldiers protecting Bannerwatch Outpost, as it is known. So let me quickly show you what that looks like, because I did come up with some things here for you. So you can see the behemoths in the distance. It is a rugged, unstable lands in this area. And you have been sent on many missions previously to protect this place from the giant behemoths. However, one night, as you are doing your general activities, patrolling the walkways, sparring in the yard, polishing weapons, whatever it is that your leaders have asked you to do, you hear a crash in the sky above you as lightning and the storms take place, and the earth starts to rumble as a few miles away something falls from the sky. And everybody is ecstatic and excited and terrified as to what this might be. The three of you get called in to investigate. And just a little background on who we're dealing with tonight. We have Dr. Bones, who is played by Mumbly. I might as well pull up their sheet just so you can see. Dr. Bones. We have Endora, who is played by Lauren, or no, Arcmaster. I'm sorry. And then Greeting Oak, played by Lauren. So 3 characters, 3 different lineages. The 3 of you, while you're doing your activities, get called in to speak with the head honcho of the Forge Wardens, who is known as Commander Thrag. So let's go ahead and throw you into there. So we have Commander Thrag up here at the top, and we also have Artemancer Rael. You've heard of both of these people. You have not talked to them. These are top-level generals in this area. They called you here for one specific purpose, and that is because you are one of the Fel. Let's have you all start right off the bat to see what you have learned about this world and about the Ironclad, to see why they had called you here. So each of you have a D6, I'm assuming. Let's have you roll a memory check. So if you have a skill in memory, you can check by going to your character sheet, skills. Memory should be under wit, which is near the bottom. If you have any of these boxes checked, you can add however many of those are to your dice roll. Otherwise, go ahead and roll. Let me know the answer.
I don't have any skills. Is that normal?
Yeah,
Yes, actually.
I'm
In
glad.
this
Okay,
case,
just
yes.
Okay.
just checking.
Great question. Great question. So your origin, I think the 2 of you actually have specialized origins, which makes the game much harder.
Rude.
I know, I'm sorry. But
Oh,
you
good.
get something great in response. Like, for example, Endora, you get 2 weapons. Dual wielding is not usually something you get right off the bat. And Greeting Oak, you get 1 permanent luck at all times. So
That's
that'll
right.
come in handy later. But
So I thought I was just going to use your dice that were on the little
is it being
app.
weird? Yeah, it should allow you to. Is it not working?
Yeah, no.
Darn.
I can go get a dice, though.
I'm actually rolling real dice for the
That's
first
okay.
time in my life.
Yeah,
I've
however you
always
guys want to
used,
do it.
Right.
I've
okay,
always used Roll20.
Oh, wait. There. I think I figured
Nice.
it out. Really.
Okay. Usually I roll on screen, but it's being weird for me too. So I'm going to roll off screen as well. All right. Who'd like to go first on a memory roll?
I got 1.
You got a 1?
I got a 1.
You know, I thought you were the lucky one, being the
got a
gambler.
Honestly, like I picked that and then I was like, watch me roll like really bad rolls the whole time.
Okay. So that's called a fell strike in Lorefell, which is like a natural fail. Usually that decreases your luck, but you don't have any to start with, so you're okay. Mumbly, you said you got a 5? Okay, let me roll against you here.
Nice.
Okay. And Mr. Ray?
I got a 3.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to say that Greeting Oak and Ray has been too distracted by all their chores and activities that they were called to do. And unfortunately, we're not able to glean this information. Dr. Bones, being the healer that you are, was able to discern much about what is necessary in order to heal the Ironclad. They do not like magic, generally. Their bodies do not react well to it. So you are being called here for one reason only. You can go investigate this area where others can't. So Commander Thrag invites you in. He has a no-nonsense attitude, and he looks you all over, and he says, the Fel, you've proven yourselves. Welcome. I have a task for you, if you are willing. And he waits for you to respond. And at this point, you're welcome to react however you'd like. Okay.
All right. What would you like us to do now?
I love it. Sounds very, very, very much as he would. He says, something is wrong. I'm sure that you've heard the booms and felt the earth shake. Magic is seeping from something that has fallen, like blood from a wound. Our kind cannot go near it without risking death or something much worse. But you, as Fel, are different. You've survived magic before. You can use it. And I do believe you can survive this. He goes on to explain how a giant artifact from the sky has fallen and how he needs you to take this. And he reaches out and references Artemancer Rael and says, she has something that might assist us in being able to contain that magic so that we might be able to learn more. Artemancer Rael hands you this. And she says, this is a crystal resonator. It will detect any arcane fluctuations, should be able to contain them. It may also attract the behemoths, unfortunately. So do not activate it until your feet within whatever this artifact that has fallen from the sky is. Who would like to take that from her?
I will.
Okay,
Yoink.
sounds good. Love it.
Shiny,
Okay, so you have the crystal resonator. Awesome.
but not
Um,
activated.
Not activated. Wait to activate it till you get there.
Yeah.
Not quite yet. Commander Thrag says, very well. We surely appreciate what you are willing to do. If you will please visit the armory, visit Keeper Malar. He should be able to grant you an item to assist you in your quest. And then here's a map. You may be off. Let me know if you have any questions, and good luck to you.
Thanks.
Yeah, ball, Lord Captain.
Love it. I love it. Okay. So you guys could explore the Bannerwatch post if you'd like. You can speak to other veterans in the area. You can go directly to Keeper Malar. You could skip the armory altogether and just head out. It's up to you.
No, I would definitely want my prize.
I want things.
I want
Okay.
things.
Stop.
We
You
want
said-
things, and
You said armory.
everybody's eyes lit up. Okay. Let's head over here.
They're gonna give us weapons.
That's right. Okay.
Stuff.
I love stuff. Keeper Malar looks you over
I like-
as you walk in. You can see various items on his, I don't know, in his armory. And he looks you up and down. And he says, "Do you have a requisition? What is it you would like?" Oh, that was weird. Did you see that? Hold on a
No.
second.
But
There we go.
what was I
It
not?
was
supposed to-
magic.
Oh, that the leader was in the armory with us.
You're not supposed to be here. No, yeah. So
I guess he's coming
coming with you,
too.
man.
To be here today.
Oh. Does he know? I'm assuming he doesn't know what our mission is.
He does
So I'm going to tell him we're going. We have this crystal.
Mhm.
We're going after the thing. We're gonna try the thing that fell
It's a-
from the sky.
We were told to
Uh,
come get your best weapons.
And you have things. You have things for us.
He starts to scratch his head like a suit of armor actually could like feel an itch. And he thinks about it and he goes, "I believe I heard something about that." He turns around, he like looks on top of his barrel and he has a note pinned to it. You can see various of them. He starts to peer at it. He grabs the one that he thinks is the right one. He says, "From what I understand, you're allowed either an augur, a glyph, a potion, a rune, or a ration. That's it." Now, at this point, so you guys understand, you can pick one of those things, or if you'd like, you do have skills. So any skill can be rolled, whether you have a point in it or not, in order to do anything you'd like. So if you'd like to lie to him and say you want something else, you can roll a trickery against me, and we can see if that works. If you'd like to convince him otherwise, say, well, we deserve this as well, you can roll a speechcraft, whatever you like. The world is your potato. So
Ooh, potatoes.
The world is your potato.
I was going to say
Potatoes,
burritos,
Russians.
but I had potatoes yesterday. So
Fair enough. Fair enough. Why not both?
Potato.
But he did say so. An
Right.
augur, you don't know what that is. A glyph,
What
you
is-
don't know what that is. Go ahead.
Oh, I was about to ask what that was, so we don't know what it is. Okay.
Yeah,
You can ask him.
Can you explain each one of these items and how it might help us in our magic quest?
Yeah.
I need you to explain each one in great
Great
And
detail.
also do an interpretive dance if possible.
Word for word. Oh, I love it. He grabs an augur off of the shelf, and it's a golden disc that has a rainbow-looking jewel on the inside, and he holds it up. It's on a chain. He says, "This will get you where you need to go, and will allow you to be warned if danger approaches." Basically, you get the little golden quest line you see in video games. It leads you to whatever it is that you're tracking, and the moment battle happens, that line goes away. But it also reveals anyone invisible or trapped or that sort of thing, as long as it's active. So that's an augur.
Okay.
He says a glyph, and he pulls out a scroll-looking thing with a massive rune on it. He says, if you apply this to your body, it will protect you from any afflictions or curses that might occur during battle. Exactly, right on the forehead. So, instant protection. Pretty handy. He has a potion that will cure any damage that comes to you, up to 5 points. A ward rune, which will do something similar. Or rations, which is basically food portions. They can heal you at any point.
I will take the auger, please.
Very well. He hands that to you. Go ahead and put auger in your inventory. There should be an option for that on your
Inventory,
sheet.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you said that's like a wayfinder, right?
Basically, yes.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna say, I'm pretty sure I heard the boss man say we each get 2 things.
I love it. Roll a speechcraft for me. Roll a speechcraft. That's beautiful. What'd you
2.
get? Oh, that's perfect because I got a fell strike. So he is extremely gullible today. He says, very well. Would you like an auger as well? Choose and pick whatever you'd like.
Ooh.
As he says that, he reveals behind the curtain a stash of secret items that he doesn't usually give to people. He says, I do believe this is a very important mission. If you'd like, you can pick some of our more rare items.
Well, yes, of course.
Perfect. He looks you up and down, and he goes, I think you might... You look like a healer of sorts. You might like this. He hands you a amber amulet.
Oh, yes, this is just my size. Thank you.
So as long as this is equipped, it will double all healing of vitality that you take for a single battle.
Ooh.
Pretty handy.
Wow.
One quick rule point that I need to point out to each of you. You can only have a number of items equipped equal to 1 plus whatever your wit is. So you can always have at least 1 item, but on your sheet under attributes, wit is right here. So in this case, Gritting Oak could have 2 items equipped at all times.
No,
Throwing that out there.
I've got 0.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice. So you can have one item.
I think Endora being the shrew, the shrew-like,
Yes.
should say, be like, I would like the potato, please.
Potato, please. Okay, he goes over to this side instead, and he pulls out a food portion and hands it over to you.
Yes, rations, my favorite.
That will heal you, or it will also remove fatigue, which we'll get into later as well.
But do it fill belly?
He goes, oh, very much so. Yes, very much so. He says, since I know this area, if you'd like, I can pick out the items for you.
I'm feeling lucky, so yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, so you have the auger. Let's see, that was, yeah. So you get the auger. He says, let's give you one of these as well. He hands you a tiny vial of oil called Uncrossing Oil. He says, if any spell or effect happens to overtake you, you may use this, and it will remove that effect. He says, we make this constantly because we need it over here. It comes in handy. To Endora, he hands you a talisman. He says, make sure you have this one equipped. This will come in handy. This will halt any physical or magical attack. And then
Can I hit people with it?
he chuckles. He says, you can certainly try. I don't see why not. And then to Dr. Bones, he says, I think you might also benefit from this. And he hands you a tiny glass-looking prism. He says, this is an Aether Prism. This will allow you to automatically successfully cast a spell. Up to 3 spells. So he says, all right, store's closed. And he goes back and he covers it up again. Is there anything else you'd like to do here at Bannerwatch Post? Or should we dig in?
Dig in.
Dig in.
I think I'm ready. Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. All right. You guys leave as the sun starts to come up. You got called late at night, by the way. And you head out of the castle. It is not kind land. It is a primordial world. Ancient trees, flecks of metal all throughout the leaves. And you come across this massive ravine that the map is leading you down. So let's go ahead and throw you there. Okay. So you start heading down this ravine. Let's have you. I'm sure you're all on edge, waiting to see what might happen, because this is a dangerous place. You've been out before. You know that there are behemoths and giant monsters about. Let's have you each roll an observation.
Okay.
Would this be a thing again where like skills come into play? So if I don't have any
Does.
skills, it doesn't matter.
It does. However, you always want to roll for it. So there's one thing about
Right.
Lorefell. Lorefell I should mention. So when you get a 1, it's a fell strike. You automatically fail. If you get a 6, it's a fell mark. You automatically succeed. However, if you're rolling for a skill and you get a fell mark, that skill increases by 1. So the more you practice doing
cool.
things, the better you get at it.
No.
I practiced bad.
Hey.
I got a 2.
I also had a 2.
Okay.
I also have 2.
This crevasse is huge.
All 2s.
All 2s. I love it. Okay. That's great. So not Dr. Bones. Greeting Oak was the only one that happened to pay attention as this was going on. You guys start moving along the ravine.
Oops.
Oopsies.
Stupid tree.
You start moving along the ravine, and all of a sudden, Greeting Oak, you hear a massive rumble coming down the ravine. How would you like to react?
Excuse me, I'm hungry.
We should go to the sides of the ravine and watch out for bad things. Like, everybody come over here.
Let's all
Maybe.
move. Smart idea. Smart idea. Does everybody heed her warning?
Hey guys, seriously, you should come over to the side and out of the way. I hear a rumbling. And it's not what's the shrew's stomach.
That's right.
What was her
Endora.
name? The name's
Yeah.
Endora. I was like, the names aren't on the tokens.
Oh yeah, you're good. I can throw that on there if that's easier.
All right.
Okay, so you all move out of the way. You should
I mean,
trust,
what we're assuming is out of the way. I don't even know if that's right.
Yeah.
definitely trust the
You're not
tree.
You're not my real dad,
Right?
but I'll move anyway.
Okay, you
Who
see
says I'm not?
you see a group of oh, why aren't they moving? That's funny. You see a group of oh, there we go.
Oh, there they
There.
are.
They came up quick. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
they
these
did.
are baby behemoths. These are known as crag beasts. You've seen them in the area before.
How cute.
And by baby, I mean they're a good like 10 feet tall. So they're still pretty enormous.
I'm like 10 feet tall.
That's true. You are a pretty tall tree. They come stampeding down the area. They don't. Well, let's see if they notice you. Go ahead. If you're trying to be up against the wall and hide, roll a sneaking, and let's see if you actually hide or not.
Sneaky.
Kind of what I was thinking. Do I have any?
Not gonna lie, the little tokens, I thought that was like a picture of Zool. But
I love it.
now I'm like, okay, all right, they're like Minotaur type
All right.
thing.
I rolled a 1 again.
Oh man, it's a good
This
thing
is
you're lucky
terrible. This
because
is
you're
not
always going to
good.
get treasure.
I need to switch
There's always
out my
one
dice.
player. I'm just saying, Lauren.
I got a 3.
All right, we're gonna switch the
again.
dice here.
Good call. Good call. Okay. And
I got
Mumbly.
4.
Okay. Cool. So you start to run or hide back against the wall and try to duck down. They all start to run past, and their heads down, but they notice you. They look over at you as they're running, and you hear them call out a trumpet of some sort as they're moving by. They leave you alone, and they continue on their way, but they continue to trumpet their sound as they run off into the distance. And you think it's kind of weird. That's about it.
Like, are they
was a-
telling someone
Maybe.
that we were
Right.
here?
That was a very fast marching.
Would you like to attempt to do anything to just discern what that is? You're welcome to.
Yes.
And I can
would
apply.
love to
I can tell you
discern
what
that
skill to
is.
apply to that. Yeah. Okay. So let's pull up your sheet here.
I mean, I would. I don't know. I might have spoken over somebody.
That's fair. Let's have you roll. I think in this case, let's have you roll an elemental magic. Let's see if you can be in tune with the magic of this world a little bit.
Ooh, magic. I think that's a Dr.
That
Bones
is
thing.
that's true. Anyone could do anything.
Come on, seriously? Oh, I got a 4.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. Okay. So as they trump by, as they stampede by, you cast a quick nature spell, just being who you are, just to try to discern what that meant. And instantly you become in tune with what that sound is, and you feel like it sounds like a baby crying for its mother.
Yay!
And that's when you hear much louder stomping coming down the ravine.
Oh, guys, I think their mama is coming.
And you hear and you see a massive kaboom-a-boom come down. It looks over at you because it was able to know exactly where you are based on what its babies were saying, and it snarls and it like stomps on the ground as if ready to attack. How would you like to react?
Help me, Dr. Bones! Help me!
We in trouble now.
I'm only a healer. Are you already hurt?
Are you already?
You
Who
help
has-
me. Attack.
Does anyone have like a speechcraft or anything they could tell this mama we weren't hurting their babies?
Definitely can try that for sure.
Oh, yeah. I will assert my dominance.
Oh no.
I'm
So
sure
Endora
that's
runs
what we were
forward.
try to do.
What would you like to do to assert your dominance?
She's like,
Like, yeah, just this little, like, definitely trying to look bigger than I am.
eat the
Tiny little
potato, Endora, eat the
Throw some
potato.
potato at it.
Yeah, just throwing rations.
Maybe this will calm it down. Eat a snack. You're fine.
Yeah, you're not you when you're
You're not
hungry.
you when you're hungry. I love it. Okay. Let's go ahead and have you roll a speechcraft. Let's see if you can freak it out enough.
Oh, this is probably not going to
Yeah,
work.
you know, I will be fairly impressed if it. Ah, wow. Okay. No.
No, that's a 4.
Well, apparently it was very hungry because you throw that potato at it, and it jumps up and grabs it and just eats it down instantly. It looks at you and it doesn't roar, but its eyes look longingly looking for more food.
Oh no. Maybe not
Well,
crap.
yeah, don't feed the wild animals, right?
You didn't see the sign back there? Oh man. Okay, so it starts to nudge forward and like sniff you up and down, and its face is like the size of your body.
Okay. I know I'm a snack, but
You're not a snack, you're a full meal.
That's right. Okay. Go ahead.
help!
Backing up. How do you two react to him getting smelled up by this thing?
Can I cast?
Hmm?
Okay, so I've got this distortion thing, but it
Yeah.
says on a successful shadow roll. Can I do
Mhm.
the shadows roll?
Yeah.
Because it says I can conjure a captivating illusion, and I want to make a really big potato, like further, like
I'm so proud of you.
like way, like way over
Way
here.
over here. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's have you roll shadows. I love this idea. This is going to be
Okay.
fantastic.
How do I just roll? It's
Yeah, just roll
Okay.
because in this case, it's technically battle hasn't started. So yeah, go ahead.
okay, cool. Oh, I got a 6.
Yes, Felmark. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going to increase your luck.
Practice made perfect.
100%. 100%. Okay, so increase your shadows. So go to the skill. That should be under magic, and just put a checkbox under shadows there. So that's amazing. Okay, cool. So
I have no idea how Tofu had the perfect little emoji for that.
oh, the potato. Oh yeah. Oh, it doesn't show it to me. Dang it. Okay, that's too bad. I was hoping it would allow me to showcase it. Bummer. Okay. Okay, so I don't have a token for potato, obviously.
But it's
we'll
a
say that
wonderful, like
We'll wait.
steaming hot butter and
It's like a loaded
Yes.
potato.
potato. Okay, I'm
sprinkles of
inviting
whatever.
Nevin into this just for fun, so he can be side peanut gallery. So you summon the giant potato way over here. The babies are already gone. And it starts to look up, and it looks over at it, and its eyes get wide, and it just starts to tramp down, and it runs off. It was very pleased with that.
It's gonna be mad when it finds out.
I was
it's
gonna
not
say,
real.
do you guys want to stick around?
We should run.
No.
Yeah.
We should go.
I love it. Okay, cool. So you guys
Rattle them bones,
boogie
doctor.
on out and head on down. Okay, so we'll say that you left the ravine. Real quick. So in Lorefell, generally you get experience points. We call them lore points. Through battle for the most part. However, I've always been a big fan of if you can get out of a battle by role playing, you should definitely get rewarded. So in this case, each of you get 3 lore points, which is awesome.
Sweet.
So under your character sheet, head to invested lore and go ahead and put a 3 right here. You can just edit it. Oh, that's funny. And in order to level up to, currently you're level 3. We started you at level 3 for this game. To get to level 4, you have to have 4 lore points. So you're just 1 shy, unfortunately. And that will create an ascension crystal, automatically converts it, and then you can use it to level up. So, okay. All right, you continue on. And you come across this place. So let me quickly show you what this looks like. Un momento. Okay. You guys handled that crag beast so well. I've done this one-shot 3 times now, and that was the best version. That was the best version. Okay. You
All problems can be solved with potatoes.
let this be a lesson to you.
What's taters, eh?
Ray, I'm sensing a new shirt on my store with that phrase. I'm just saying. Okay. You come across this field where the battle has taken. And real quick, let me bring in Nevin, who's decided to join us. And because we lost a player, he is going to jump
what's
on.
that?
Hi guys.
All right. Sorry.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Nice.
I hope you brought potatoes.
I left him at home.
Oh, sad
I
day. Okay. Great potato idea. All right. Is at this point, would you like to reveal your character, Nevin?
Sure.
Or do you want to wait? You're good now? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Pull
So
me
he
in.
has claimed Nico. Nico has a talent called Enshrouded, where he can basically go invisible at any time, if I'm correct about that, Nevin.
He Enstrada lets him stay invisible whenever he attacks. So essentially, once he's invisible, he stays invisible.
Correct. So he's been sneaking along this entire time, assisting you guys, but not really assisting, just in the background. Oh, he's here. That's all that we.
That's where my extra socks went.
You stole them, thief. Okay. You come across the site where the fragment has fallen. It was not that far of a journey. you see this thing. It looks like a massive
Oh.
cube. There's electricity coming out every which way. In the entire area, you sense just a thick, like ethereal magic permeate everywhere as you walk. You can hear an unnatural thrumming as you get closer, and it's very bright. It's hard to see almost. Above you, you can see lightning crashing and the storm going, and it's semi-terrifying. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Oh, hey guys, are we supposed to get the thing out, or do we get closer first?
We-
I think they said like a foot
Oh,
away.
JK then.
One Andorra.
Dora.
Well, come here,
One
and I like
potato.
pick you up and like stretch you out.
Beautiful. Okay.
Someone call the doctor.
What?
Dr. Bones. All right. As you start to move forward towards the shape, you see a few flying drones pop out of it.
Oh, like drones.
Drones.
Okay.
And by a few, I mean 5. They zoom up and across towards you. They have flickering electricity zooming all throughout them as well. They look like they were part of the cube, and they look like they're meant to protect it. So as soon as you come up, they see you as a danger to the cube, and they move in as if to attack. So would you like to defend yourselves,
Okay.
or would you like to try to do something else?
Well, we certainly wouldn't want to disappoint them or give them the wrong idea. So
Fair enough. Okay,
let's get violent.
let's get violent.
I mean, that's my vote.
Absolutely. I like
I
that.
left my butterfly net at home, so
Perfect. Okay, so let's start combat. So the way that combat works in Lorefell is you roll your dice and add your mobility to see who goes fastest. And we have 3 phases of attacks: rapid, steady, and slow. And that will determine how this goes. So go ahead and roll for mobility.
Ooh. I got a fell mark.
Okay.
oh,
Got a
Oh,
2.
so did I.
Oh my gosh, this is
Wow.
going great.
I did
So-
not.
If you roll
Oh,
a fell
no.
mark with a mobility roll, you get to increase your running by 1, and it also
Correct.
increases your mobility by 1.
So you increase your running skill and your mobility itself by 1. Yes, that's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Who said they
Cool.
didn't get a fell mark?
I did. I got a 4, but my
Okay.
mobility is 5. So does
So
that mean I
9.
have a 9 then? Okay.
That's
Yes.
correct. Yeah.
Okay, so
Awesome.
I have a 2.
Okay. So that would be 7 for you.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. Let's do this thing. Okay. So turn order is Ray and Nevi, because you 2 rolled fell marks. And then Lauren and Mumbler, and then basically everybody else. So that works out. You guys basically can all share a turn at this point if you'd like. Pretty easy. Generally, I don't like doing that, but in this case, the rolls happen. So let's make it happen, Kevin. Okay. So technically, Nevi and Ray, since you got fell marks, you should be able to go first. What would you like to do?
Okay. Would you like me to go first to kind of showcase how combat works? You
Sure.
guys cool with that?
Mhm.
So every combat, you have 2 actions each turn. These could be used to attack or move, or do other skill checks, etc. In my case, I'll use 1 action to attack. Nate, are they labeled at all?
I should probably do that. Yeah, let me do that. Thank you. Okay.
I have a ring range of 10, so I'm able to hit 10 spaces away. So I'm going to attack number 2 with my ring.
Okay.
If you guys look at your attributes, you'll have precision. That's going to be how well you attack. So you make an accuracy roll. So it's a d6 plus your precision skill.
And you can also just click
Um,
on it, and it should roll. Just so you know, if you're using the sheet. But yeah.
Yes, let me try that. Aha. So I got a 4 to attack him.
Okay. Rolling to evade. I got a fell mark. So you did not hit.
I missed.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I'll
Governor is
use
starting to agree.
my second action to attack him again, or
'Kay.
attempt. I got a fell mark that time.
Oh, okay. So Nevi got a fell mark. You automatically succeeded. That was number 4 you were attacking? Is that what you said?
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay, so this guy. Okay, so
Yes.
number 2, when he gets a fell mark, guys. So if you look on your weapons, if you have a weapon, man, picking the wrong thing every single time. And you're a bad example because you have a magic weapon. Sorry, Greeting Oak.
That's true.
And Dora, you have a javelin, for example. You can see afflictions right here. So if you attack with this, for example, you'd be able to add an affliction automatically to the enemy you hit once you get a fell mark. It's basically like breaking an arm, or you know what I'm saying, like that
Mhm.
kind of thing. Setting them on fire. There's a variety of things that can happen. But basically, he hit so well, he was able to afflict him.
Yes.
Do you have any afflictions
And
on yours, David?
also, when you get a fell mark, you could roll an extra die to add bonus damage.
Correct.
So I'll roll that 6 right now, or 6. So I rolled a 3 on that. If you look at your weapon, you'll see where the damage section. Basically, you want to say your base plus whatever bonus you have. So in my case, my normal weapon is 2 plus 1 magic. But since I rolled that extra 3 dice, it's 2 plus 4 magic.
Hold on, let me throw this up here so they can see. So 2 plus 1 as a magic weapon. And you don't have afflictions because it's a magic weapon.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So how much damage did you say? Sorry, say again.
2 plus 4 magic.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Also, on my weapon, I have an infusion called Forceful. So this should have happened when I missed as well. Anytime I attempt an attack, it automatically moves an enemy 1 space forward or 1 space backward up to me.
So what would you like to do there?
My
Technically,
first
do it
attack that I
twice.
missed, I want to push him back 1.
Okay.
And then this attack, I'm going to push him again. Which, since he's running into number 5, he actually gets dealt extra damage because of that.
Base damage, which is 2, you said?
2. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So you did a good chunk of damage with your weapon.
And that's my turn.
Your ring. Okay, so let me quickly go over combat again, just so Ray knows what to do. You get 2 actions, Ray. You can attack, move, attack, move, whatever you'd like, and then your lorebound can do something as well, either move or anything of that nature.
I should mention before we continue on, if you successfully do a standard attack, you get to increase one of your charges by 1, which unlocks your next tier ability.
Which you can do here.
So
Yeah.
if you want to show that, yeah.
Since he hit, he increased his charge.
Yes. Okay.
Nevin's here to keep you guys in line, so he'll help out. Don't worry.
So can I use my tier 1 ability right out the gate, or I have to charge
You have to charge
first?
it first.
Nevin, on your next turn, can you show shards so they understand how that works?
Sure can.
Go ahead, Ray.
All right. Well, I think I'm just going to have to, since they're flying around, I guess I'm just going to have to throw my javelin
There you
at
go.
it.
You have a range of 5.
Yep. I'm going to go after the one that's closest to me, in front of that little mountain.
Oh wait, you're right here. You're right. Okay, I see. Got it. That guy.
Yeah. Yep, that one. So, and you said if I just click on...
Yeah, if you click on your precision, that will roll to attack.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that's the wrong character sheet, but yeah. Basic idea.
Right. Okay. Well, I clicked
You
on
might
it
have
and
to
I didn't
double
see
click.
anything.
Dang thing. It's been kind of weird tonight with the rolling. I've noticed that too. Oops.
Yeah, is it not working?
Boo. If you
No, it's not letting
if you
me do that.
Google
But
the dice roller, you can do that too. That wouldn't work, but
I'll do it on the
That
Twitch.
works.
That's fine. So I roll a d6 and add 2. Right?
yes, because you have 2 precision.
That's the idea.
Nice
Okay,
precision.
cool. So I got a 6.
You got a 6. You got a fell mark, or is that a total 6?
No,
Okay.
total 6.
You had me scared. Okay. Okay, so you succeed. And now you would do your damage, which is, let me get to your weapon here.
3.
Yeah, 3 it's a physical damage, so 3 plus 1 power is how that would work.
Pretty good.
So 4 total, and these guys do have some durability, so I'm able to block some of that. But they do get
And
hit.
that's also why you want to say the base plus bonus. Any durability or resistance is always blocked by bonus damage. Or blocks bonus damage.
Correct. Okay, but yeah, so your javelin flies out of your hand, hits the thing right in the wing, takes damage, and then it gets resummoned to your hand instantly.
Oh, okay. Neat.
And you do
Well,
have
that was cool.
you have the infusion agile, so you are able to
yeah.
move and attack in the same turn
If you'd like.
or same action.
Right.
about that.
But you earlier you said I could attack twice as weapon
You
master,
could still
right?
do that.
I would like to do that, but this time with my hatchet.
All right.
Nice.
Do it. Now let's see, what does your hatchet have?
So this,
It's got
Hatchet is also a range of 5.
yep.
and empowered. Oh, that's why it's stronger. Wow. Okay.
Mhm.
This is gonna hurt. Okay, go ahead.
So you do have one charge now that affects all your weapons, so you could use your hatchet's ability if you wanted to.
Ooh, what is the ability? Oh,
Chop.
yeah.
Okay, so you would, if you want to do this, Ray, you can. It doesn't get rid of your charge. It's just you need a charge to use it. You would make a roll,
Mm-hmm.
and then you would subtract 1 from their mobility until into battle. So they would get basically slower each time you do this, and it gets added to your
Right.
mobility until into battle if you hit.
Right. Okay. So, and it's the same precision,
Same thing,
right?
yeah. Same precision, me
Mhm.
roll.
Okay.
It's all the same there.
Oh, that's a
Fell
That's
strike.
right.
Okay. Okay, so you got so excited, you go to attack him, and it doesn't hit. It hits the stone next to you. So,
stupid.
so and to Nevin's point, since you have agile, you can move and attack in the same action. Would you like to move and like hide behind a rock or something afterwards? Because you can.
I would, and I would like to hide behind Dr. Jones.
Dr. Indiana Jones. Okay. Perfect.
Protect me, Dr. Bones.
All right. That makes it Lauren or Mumbly, whoever would like to go next. So, Dr. Bones or Greeting Oak.
Think it. Oh, I thought Lauren rolled higher, or does that
She
not
did.
matter?
She did. Technically, you'd share a turn. So, if you were arguing as to who would go first, it would be Lauren. But you guys can decide. Like, you're welcome to stand by and let the other person go.
Do you want to go since Endora just popped behind you?
You're like,
Like cloak overhead. Like,
I don't really care either way. So when the familiar goes, do they go at the same time as you, or is that later?
Nevin.
Same time.
Yeah.
Yes. You can't attack with them, but you can use their aspects whenever you want on your turn.
Yeah.
It's kind of a free action.
Okay. Well,
They could also move around, pick up items, give items, etc.
You got a Healy Wolf. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Ray, was your vitality hurt at all? You weren't hurt at all, were you? No one's hurt, so that doesn't help me.
You're like, what's the point of being a doctor?
Preemptive healing.
Okay. Can you remind me, what does that amulet that I picked up do?
Yes, Nevin, were you listening in on that before? She got an amber amulet, so that will double your healing that you take.
Okay. I didn't write that part down, just the amber amulet part. So a little healing.
And you're always welcome, because you, like I said, you share an inventory with your Wargar, with your wolf. If somebody else is hurt, you can easily like have them deliver it to them and have them put it on instead. So
okay. Well, I guess I'll do pretty much the only thing I can do, which is attack with this ring, right?
Okay. Yep. And you got plenty of range on that, so you should be able to hit
and damage
everybody.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I'll just attack whatever one's closest. Or do I only attack one, right?
You have 2 actions, so you could attack 2 different people if you wanted to.
One by one.
And you have 10 range, so you could pretty much hit anybody.
Okay. Well, I'll hit the two closest that are the two that are closest to me.
Okay, we'll do 3 first, maybe. Okay. All right, so go ahead and roll to attack. So it's your precision, which is 0. So just go straight up roll at this point.
It was a 1, and then plus precision, which I
Yeah.
think is 0, so that's not good.
Okay. You missed. You want to go ahead and roll again to hit either the same guy or somebody else?
Okay. I'll try again for just the same guy.
Okay.
And I got a 2.
Perfect. Cool. So I also got a 2, but because you are the attacker, it goes to you. So you do hit. And damage-wise, I mean, you said there was a lot of damage here? Oh, wow. Okay, so
Yeah.
4 plus 1 magic is what it is. That's a good chunk of
Yeah.
change.
4 base, 1 bonus.
Okay. Okay, he is not happy.
And since you successfully attacked, you could increase your charge by 1. So you can use your ability next turn.
Okay.
So battle tracker, hit that charge button. Okay. All right, that is your turn. Unless you want to move your lore bound somewhere. Not that it needs to at the moment, but you're welcome to if you'd like.
Yeah, he'll stay by me for now.
'Kay.
Thanks.
All right. Greeting Oak.
Okay.
Greetings, Oak.
Happy tree friend.
Happy tree friend to you.
There are no accidents. There's a lot of happy boulders around here. Secret little boulders.
Boulders.
Are there how much bigger am I than these drones?
I would say probably 3 times their size. Like if you were to take their body itself, you'd probably be 3 stacks of them. Snowman
Okay.
height wise.
So I'm a lot bigger than them.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the terrain is really rocky.
Correct. There is a path here where the ironclad has come through plenty of times before, but because the behemoths also travel through here, yeah, there's a lot of stones on the ground.
Are there loose rocks there though?
Absolutely.
Okay. Tell me if I can do this.
Absolutely, you can.
Can
Whatever it is, you can do it.
I'm not so my weapon is this wand.
Uh-huh.
I'm not exactly sure. Can I take like the biggest rock that I can pick up and pitch it into the middle? Am I able to like ping on this? No. Okay, so like in the middle of 1, 4, 2, and 5, like
Yeah, like
right in the
right
middle
there.
there. Can I throw
You should be able
it?
to do a ping with quest. Double click.
Oh,
But-
double.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
There we go. Yeah. So can I throw it like right there? And
Mhm.
also,
Mhm.
I guess that would be 2 actions: is throw and then wand it to make it explode.
Ooh.
I love this idea. Okay, so there's 2 things you can do here.
Elemental.
Okay. You can pick it up and throw it and then use your wand to zap it.
Oh, okay.
Or you can just use your elemental magic skill and lift it with magic and then have it explode that way. I will make that one action if you decided to use your elemental skill.
Oh, okay, because then I would get another action.
Correct.
Let's do that.
Sweet.
Ooh.
All right,
So,
roll an
like-
elemental.
Like, let's get it like a happy boulder up there and make it explode.
You paint a smile on its
Ah! I lost it. Okay.
The boulder is no longer conflicted.
It's a happy boulder.
Okay.
It's a happy
My-
builder.
My dice fell off the table, but it's a 4.
Okay. That
Nice.
succeeded. Cool. You throw the boulder and it explodes.
Yeah.
I will say let's have you roll a precision too, just to see how well it hit all these guys.
Oh, sure.
Just out of curiosity.
That's also a 4.
Nice. Okay. You know what?
Nice.
In that case, all of them take damage. We'll say each of them take 2 damage.
Okay.
1, 2, 5, 4. Okay, so you definitely hit them. Okay, so and then
Everybody-
you get 1 more action.
I want to do it again.
I love it.
I mean, it worked so well the
It
first
works
time.
so well.
Put your wand away.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm still rolling 4s. That was a 4.
Okay, sorry, give me 1 sec. I'm still mathing. I love math.
Mathing.
Okay, you rolled a 4 again. Okay, let me roll.
That was for the pitch, and then
Okay, and you don't have any elemental skill, do you?
No.
Oh yeah, because
I have no skills.
skillless.
Skillless.
Except for the one you increased. So
All right, I have shadows.
you have shadows. You're a dark tree. Unfortunately, that time they saw it coming, and they all flew slightly higher. So
I
you
didn't know
missed
they were
that roll.
smart. Okay.
Now you know.
I
The more
didn't
you
know
know.
I could learn.
I love it. Oh, I love Zach's comment. I gotta throw it up here. Okay. You all get boulders.
Everyone gets a boulder.
That's everybody on our side. Okay, let's move on to our enemies. This is where things might get a little scary. Let's have C1 or number 1 go. See, their range is 5. 1, 2, 3. So, Dr. Bones, you are my target with number 1.
Ooh.
Okay, he. And they also have agile. I forgot how much these guys suck. I'm sorry. Okay. He's going to roll to attack you. Go ahead and roll. In this case, so Dr. Bones, because he's going to attack you, you get to roll an evasion. So roll a d6 and add your evasion.
Sweet.
Which is 0.
Dr. Bones might actually be able to heal somebody.
Myself. I got 5.
It's a good thing you picked up that amulet.
Yeah,
What did you say you rolled? Sorry.
so I got a 5.
Oh, perfect. Cool. It misses you. It didn't like that.
Ah!
So it zooms over here because it has agile and it floats above this rock and it gets a little bit closer to try one more time.
What does the amulet do?
Is it the Amber Amulet? That allows you to double all healing that you take for a battle.
Oh, that's excellent for Dr. Bones.
It really is. Okay, I got a 4 that time.
I got a 3. Oh, no.
Okay. So he hits you. You take 3 plus 3 magic damage. So 3 base, 3 bonus.
Magic. Okay. Hold on.
Zap.
Greeting Oak, you have a lore bound with Elementalist aspect.
Oh, see, this is where Nevin. This is why I wanted you here.
I pay attention to all the extra stuff.
And you helped create
have
these guys.
Steve the dragon.
Steve, I love it.
The dragon. So
Steven.
Elementalist.
Steven for fancy.
Every single time any ally or yourself takes damage that's magic, you get to roll a d6
Oh yeah, he
and
gets
adding your resilience roll, and that's how much less magic damage they take.
Oh, just because he's hanging out with us?
Yeah.
Yes.
So your dragon's basically
Ah.
protecting it, and I just realized that is not a Dracelyth. Let me add that. But so go ahead and walk her through that real quick, Nevin, while I'm adding the correct token.
Yeah, just roll a d6 and then add whatever resilience you have, which you probably don't have any since you have no skills.
Well, he's napping. I rolled a 1.
That still
dragon's just
counts.
Cool. So
So
the
Nate,
dragon,
what was the
And then
original
you-
damage?
3 plus 3.
So it's 3 plus 2.
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh
of
yeah,
my-
when magic damage received by you or an ally, which
Uh-huh.
Bones is, you may nullify the base magic damage equal to a
Mhm.
resilience roll. You may do this once per round.
Mhm.
So like
Until your next your
okay.
next turn, basically.
Okay.
Till it happens again. So you take 5 damage, Dr. Bones, unless you have resistance, which I don't think so.
No, but
No.
Dr. Bones has Vampiric, which automatically heals your 1 anytime any damage is taken. And with your amulet, that makes it 2.
Oh.
So
So you take
Yeah.
3 damage.
3 damage.
Yes.
So as you can tell, this game, there's a lot going on. Once you get to know your character really well, it'll come off really easily. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But they all kind of interact off of each other. I don't know if any of you have ever played like Magic the Gathering before, but a lot of our abilities kind of feel the same way. So, okay.
I'm just over here with the hangover math floating up in front of me. Like,
Totally fine. Totally fine. Okay, number 2. His turn. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so he's gonna attack Greeting Oak.
Yeah, and vampirics
Rude.
whenever any damage is taken by you or enemies or anything. So keep healing yourself whenever someone gets hurt.
Oh,
Come along, little
Oh.
angry
healers over
angry
He
drone.
agiles up towards you and attacks you.
Little
Go ahead and roll
drone.
evasion.
Evasion. 1.
Oh, like a fell strike one? Like a
Yeah, like a fell strike one. Cause
I am so sorry. Okay, so now you get to see how fell marks versus fell strikes work. I'm kind of glad this is happening for that.
Oh, sorry,
purpose.
fell strike. Fell strike.
Yeah, if you get a 1, you
Yes.
get a fell strike.
But
'Kay.
Nate got a fell mark.
I got a fell mark. So I hit really well. You evaded really
Rude.
poorly. Yeah. So
I'm big.
that means bad things. Let me go ahead and roll to see bonus real quick. Okay, good. Okay, so Greeting Oak will get the affliction disoriented. So on your sheet here, Greeting Oak,
Mhm.
under battle tracker, under conditions and effects, type in disoriented.
You got whacked in the head.
You got whacked in the head, which means that until you get rid of that affliction, anytime you try to attack, you have a chance of hitting an ally instead of an enemy.
Oh no, do I know this?
You do, yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
you know you can't see straight. We'll say that.
Right. Okay.
So
It's
in order,
not like a magical thing where it's like, oh, you don't. Okay.
No,
yeah,
yeah.
you're basically like going to go hit an enemy, but then Dr. Bones appears in front of you because you went like this by accident. You know,
I see so many happy little trees.
that's right. Everybody looks happy. So in order to remove afflictions on your turn, you have to roll the skill related to it in order to remove it, which I didn't remember off the top of my head what this one is. Let me find
Yeah.
that for you.
Using an action, and you have to get a fell mark in order to remove it.
That's
So
the
it's
Seriously?
difficult, but has a chance to
What?
leveling up that skill, which is nice.
now in the beginning. If you had gotten that glyph item, utility item, that would have protected you one time.
Rude.
Mhm.
So it's observation. So you'll have to roll an observation to break out of it because that makes sense. You're trying to see where you're hitting.
Observation.
And now damage. So
Fell mark versus fell strike means it's double damage against you.
which
Oh.
is the total of. Oh man, hold on. Let me get my calculator. Okay, so it's 6 plus 16
Oof.
bonus magic damage. What is your health at?
You might be dead.
I'm looking. Where is that? Is
Uh,
health
oh,
vitality?
yeah.
Vitality, yeah.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Good. I mean, it's good because I get to tell you, I get to show you how death works. But good.
Also, since you died, that affliction's gone. So that's
That's
nice.
true. That's true.
Well, at least you're not
Silver
afflicted
lining.
anymore.
All right.
You win
Because
some,
you're
you lose
dead.
some.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm excited to show you how death works. It's my favorite part
Yeah.
about Lorefell. Straight up. Go.
Dr. Bones, you do heal 2 more because someone got hurt.
Feels wrong. Okay.
Vampiric.
Take
Your
my
pain
life.
is my success. Okay. Oh man. And then it goes
That
and
was one
turns.
attack.
It turns on Endora.
No, I'm hiding.
Actually, you know what? I'd love for you to roll a sneaking automatically. Would you like to roll a sneaking? See if he doesn't target you.
Oh, sure. I'll roll a sneaking suspicion. D6. That'd be a 5.
Okay. He doesn't notice you, so he zooms right on by and goes after the wolf, Nico, because you're
Ooh,
not currently invisible. So
I am not.
cool. Okay, so he goes to attack you with his tier 1 ability because he is charged, which is Veil of Turmoil, Nevin.
Ooh, that's fun.
Okay, so the way spells work, and he got a fell mark, so he succeeded.
Oh,
The way
great.
spells work, because this is a spell, I roll against myself here. Basically, I'm rolling his spell versus my the magic against it. He
to
succeeded.
see if it successfully cast it.
Correct. Nevi, you are veiled, so basically you're controlled, right? So let me pull up that spell.
Veiled is basically the disoriented one, except it's a magic spell.
Correct. It's very similar.
Yeah.
Okay. That was 2 guys.
How many turns, Nate?
3.
Okay.
Okay, so number
Excellent.
2 and number 3. Oh, let's see. Number 3 and number 4. They come off to examine this other side over here instead because it looks like everybody else has this under control. Number 4 zooms up and decides to attack Dr. Bones.
No.
Mr. Bones. I got a 4, Dr. Bones. Go ahead and roll evasion. Sorry.
6.
Nice. Okay, so I miss. He's going to come over here and try it one more time. And I got a 4.
Also 4.
Okay,
Nice.
so it goes to me. You take 3 plus 3 magic damage.
3 plus 3, and then heal 2 of that back.
Oh, yeah. Gosh dang it, Evan. Okay. All right, let's just zoom in here and make this
One
laser.
question. I don't know where to write that sort of stuff down.
Sure.
Should I
So
do?
on your sheet, under battle, well,
No, it's
attribute?
attributes.
Yeah.
Oh, she's missing her vitality. That's why.
It just says the temp.
Here, let me fix it. I'm sorry.
Good news.
You
You're
can't die.
immortal.
Good for you.
Shh.
You are
Jeez.
rekindle, so technically.
Okay, apparently I can't copy that. Here, I'll just add it real quick. That's so silly, dude.
Oh, why is it missing it? That's funny.
Here, we'll just duplicate it and then
Change the name of one.
vitality. We'll just call it vitality. Sorry, it's gonna look a little different than the other ones, but at least you have a place to do it. I don't know what you were at before. I think it was like 16.
I thought it said 16 when I picked him.
Okay, so let's go with 16, and
Right.
then whatever.
It's
Yeah.
gone now. Okay.
It's
and then
5
now-
plus 3d6s, so yeah. It's about right.
And then you just took 2 damage. You said, Evan? I said.
4.
I said you
Wait.
said 4. Okay.
I think
How
it was 4.
much? Yeah, it's 4. I guess you were only down
Technical
1 extra
difficulties.
since you healed, right? So you're, I don't know. Were you keeping track of all the damage and healing before?
Oh, I healed back to full health.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
And
Nice.
So
then
it's- I think it
and
was
I
just
was-
2 because you just healed the rest of it. So Nevin said 2 before.
Well, she just took 6 minus the 2, so it's 4 currently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can
Never
put that
knows.
underneath temporary vitality if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Okay, that's top of the round,
Thanks.
which makes it Ray and Nevin's turn.
Nice. After seeing a companion fall, I would like to try to find a way to bring them back to life.
Okay.
In this case, I will look for shards.
So, because you're a fell and you've done this before, let me explain how this works for everybody.
Yes.
So, previously I mentioned, this is a little bit of lore for you. Previously I mentioned there's 36 worlds in Lorefell. They are all one place. It's a multiverse of a single planet, basically. And there is something separating them all called the Sky Vault, which is the souls of Fell that came before, preventing them from interacting with each other. Something has broken the Sky Vault, which is causing the Fell to come back. That's the premise of all of this. And that's why you are here. And anytime battle takes place is the only time you can access shards of the Sky Vault. That basically is like pure lore that you can use, pure power. So when Nevi says, I'd like to search for shards, that means he's looking for pieces of the Sky Vault, just to throw out that to you. So we have 4 players. Do you have a question? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nevin, what's your wit?
0. So I find 1.
I'm just gonna say it's next to you. You pick it up.
Nice. Thank you.
Make it easy.
Uh,
So that's one action. Searching for shards is an
Lore
action.
Master question.
Mhm.
Would you like me to bring someone back to life, or did you want to show off Pandemonium?
Let's show off Pandemonium. It'll be fun.
Okay. In that case, I'm
sorry,
going to
Lore.
activate my I'm going to activate my tier 1 ability and cast Shroud on myself, or attempt to.
Okay. You have a
D6
charge.
plus my shadows. Yes, I do.
Did you hit someone? Okay.
Last turn, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
5.
Nevin, you are controlled, but that's only for attacks, right?
Technically, this is an attack. So, yeah, you want to see if I shot
Attack.
someone
An
else?
attack is when you target somebody. You're not targeting anybody.
That's true. I'm targeting myself.
That doesn't count.
Yeah.
you're fine. What are you going to do? Target an enemy instead? Like you can't target an enemy. I guess you could with Shroud, but
I could, if I guess it would make sense if I'm targeting an ally and then instead it goes to an enemy, but I'm targeting
Exactly.
myself in this case. So,
I think you're fine. Okay,
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll to see if you succeed on that.
already did. F5.
I target the
Okay,
darkness.
target the darkness. Magic missile. Yeah. Okay. You do turn invisible.
Cool. That's my turn.
There. Now you can't see yourself. You're welcome.
I'm
Okay,
invisible. Can you see me?
Ray, your turn, sir.
All right. Cool. So I'm using charging throw with my
such a good
javelin,
one.
and I'm gonna throw it at drone number
Good. You
1.
have a space to do that. That's good. That's 1, 2, 3 spaces basically.
So you do have agile. So if you want to maximize that to 5 spaces, you can, and then throw it
Nevin.
if you want to.
Uh,
Add that extra damage.
no. I don't want to give up my
That's
cover.
fair.
You can always run back afterwards.
You do have agile.
Well, I'm gonna try and yeet my javelin like over Dr. Bones' shoulder. So it's like those movies where they fire over somebody's shoulder, like just completely without permission.
I love it.
Yeah. So I rolled a 4, and then I get +2 for my accuracy.
Nice. 6 total.
Precision. So 6 total.
Okay. Rolling. You succeed. And then you add the 3
So
bonus.
That's 3 base plus 1 bonus plus 3
Okay.
bonus.
Mhm.
All right. You throw your javelin. It charges up as it zooms through the space, hits him right square in the eye, and the sucker dies.
Nice shot.
And then my javelin, it returns to me as you said, and I'm just gonna whisper to Dr. Bones before sliding back down in my hiding spot. I'm gonna be like, the tree is dead. Just
The tree is dead. Long live the tree.
Dr. Bones, you do heal 2 more for that.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yep, I got you.
You're welcome.
Winning. Okay.
You have 1 more action.
Oh yeah, you do.
One more. You know what?
There it
Let's try. Let's. How high up is the drone? Would I be able to jump up and
Jump on it.
Drax this thing with my hatchet?
Do it. Do
Just
it.
an attack.
Absolutely. Yeah. So if you want,
All
you
right.
could roll a jumping, and if you succeed, you might get extra bonus damage. If you fail, you might
Okay.
miss entirely. But you're welcome to try that.
All right. So that's a 2 on jumping.
Nice. Nailed it.
I jump.
Try.
I jump so good.
Okay.
I'm tangled up in Dr. Bones'
You think
cloak.
you jumped good. You think you jumped good.
Boing.
Go ahead and roll to attack now.
Oh, jeez. Oh, there's another 2. This is all your fault.
Sorry, I did not mean to roll that many dice. I'll try one more time.
That's 2 plus 2, right? Because you have 2 precision.
behind me.
Right, yes.
Okay.
4, Nate.
Okay, you hit. Go ahead and tell me the
Nice.
damage. I can words. Damage.
Wow.
Damage.
Damage. So that would be 5 plus 1.
Sheesh. Okay. You even though your jumping didn't work great, you still killed the guy.
I'm awesome. I'm the best there ever was. And then I throw the cloak back over my head to hide.
I love it. All right. I'm gonna go to Lauren real quick. Let's go to Greeting Oak. if
Dr.
that's
Bones,
okay.
2 more HP if you want.
You're
I
welcome.
love it. All right. Let me explain how pandemonium works. So, Greeting Oak, you have died. I'm sorry.
No.
When you
Wasted.
die as a fell, technically you would return to the Sky Vault. However, you have a question? You sound like you're going to say something. Oh, that was a yawn. Okay, that's fair. I too yawn when I die. You go to Pandemonium. It's the realm of the dead. You look around. It's all grayscale and like shifty, ethereal. You look like there's nothing really that's like stays in one place.
There are no panda bears here.
That's right. No panda bears. Very
Oh, wow.
the ground is very spongy, and as you look up above you, you see a massive, terrifying-looking face looking down at you, with a huge maw, and it looks hungry. The sky is made of nothing but like curling tentacles and tendrils, and as he sees you, he reaches down a massive hand to grab you and eat you up, basically. So this is how you would die permanently if he gets you, basically. But in order to keep the game fun for people who are dead, we have you fight your ghost. So you get to fight.
Just
You get to fight a.
Lauren, just remember the 5 Ds.
That's right. That's right. I can't name them all off the top of my head, but
Do memory roll.
memory roll. Lore master. So you're fighting one of the tendrils of Pandemonium, which is basically a shadow of yourself. You still get 2 actions. You get to bring everything with you from the other world, including your Lorebound. So you would get your Drakelith as well.
Oh no.
And you had the Drakelith, right? Yeah,
Mhm.
I think so. But your maximum vitality is halved here. So whatever your normal vitality is cut in half here. That's your maximum.
So it was 11. So how do you
round
handle
up like 6,
halves?
basically.
Okay.
Yeah. So you get 2 actions. You go first. These guys get 1 action, so they can only move or attack. But if you don't kill him at the end of your turn, it does 1 damage to you automatically anyway. And this scales as you level up. So at level 2, you'll fight. Or sorry, you get 3 of these. You're at level 3.
Yes.
So it scales as you level up.
Uh-huh.
This feels like a lot of pressure.
Yeah, you might die.
I mean, you're fighting for your life.
But you get the first actions. So
I'm just a happy tree.
don't eat
Not for
me. I'm not
long.
broccoli. Okay, what would you like to do?
Do I have a choice? Like, am I allowed to try to talk my way out of this, or do I have to fight?
You can definitely try. Nobody's tried that before. If it makes you feel any
It's
better.
I get 2 actions, right? So can
Yeah.
Can I try to talk my way out of it, and then if that doesn't work, use my other action to like
I'll
attack? Or
I'll allow the talking for free. You go ahead. You can do that.
oh, talk's cheap.
Talk's cheap.
Oh, hey
And who are you addressing?
There's 3 of them, right?
There are 3 of them. Yes.
Why are there 3 of them?
Because you're level 3.
Oh, are they separate though, or are they one entity? Like, do they
They're-
share a brain?
They're 3 separate entities.
Like, okay. I can't address them all. Take me to your leader.
You could. Absolutely. You
Like, is there a single, hey guys? I guess I would say like to all of them, like, hey guys, like I just showed up here and I'm just a happy tree. If you send me back, then I can help my friends, and my happy little Drakelith here can also do that.
Go ahead and roll a speechcraft for me.
I got nothing. I'm so
Guy
nervous.
D6. You got this.
It's a 2.
Okay. Unfortunate. Okay. They don't react at all, but you hear a low, long laugh up above where the face is laughing.
There's more where that came from.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
You keep me around.
I can make lots of jokes. Oh man. Okay, so they do not look phased at all, just so you know.
Okay. I guess I will use my wand on the one closest to me.
Mhm.
Let me look at my sheet. Okay, so I got a little confused. Am I not able to use that tier 1 ability until it's charged?
That
Yes.
is
Or was
true,
that
and
something else?
no,
Okay.
that's
Since you
true.
died, all charges go away. So you're
Yeah.
kind of starting fresh again.
So that one charge, well, that was on like Shadow or something.
Oh, that's
So I
different.
didn't have any charges
Right.
anyway.
Yeah, so a standard attack will charge your tier 1s, and then
Yes.
tier 1s will charge tier 2s, tier 2s, tier 3s.
Okay.
Yeah. But
And then
regardless, you're starting fresh here because you're dead.
but the mesmerizing does work or no?
Yes,
That
the
does
mesmerizing
work.
does work.
And
Good eye.
Okay.
in this realm, that's
Oh, so
very
good.
good.
So good. So infused weapon reduces their evasion equal to your
Mhm.
magic. That's perfect, which is 3. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll to attack. This is going to go great. If that's what you'd like to do.
He says, "Yeah, oh, yeah, let me pull out, my luck." And I rolled a 2 again.
Okay.
Nice.
So you missed the first one. You got one more act. Oh, wait, no. You said
Yes, you do
mesmerizing,
have
right?
one more action.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I mean, I might as well do that again. And I rolled a 4.
That's better.
Okay. Oh, let me reroll that. Sorry, that's not the one I was trying to do.
It's basically just your roll versus his roll since they have 0 evasion.
Zero
with your
evasion
wand.
now, which is great. So these guys are usually highly evasive, but they do barely any damage.
Mhm.
Okay, so did you hit the same guy a second time? Is that what that was?
Yeah, I'm just focused on the one in front of me.
You got him. Okay. These guys can't attack, but they can move. They only have a range of 1, so they move up to you and they just like grin at you. And then the turn ends, and you automatically take a damage from each of them anyway, because there's 2 left.
Mhm.
So go ahead and take 2
Okay,
damage.
so I was at 6 and I'm at 4.
Correct.
Yes.
Oh wait, what was your when you come here? Your maximum vitality is. Oh yeah, so that's 6. You're right.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. Now at the end of this, just to make it even harder, Lauren, and I apologize, you have to roll endurance to see if you get tired from this round. Which I'm pretty sure you will.
4.
Okay.
Hey.
You get a -1 to your precision for the
Aw.
next round. But it's okay. Nevin's probably going to bring you back. So. Okay.
Unless you want to fight for your life.
That's true. Mumbles. Sorry, Mumbles.
Mumbles.
Mumbles. Mumbly. I apologize. Dr. Bones, it's your turn. It's been a long day. I mentioned previously. Yeah.
Alright. So then I have a charge. Okay. So the only one that's injured is the dead one, right?
Yeah. Number 4 got hit too because of the boulder.
I
Of
hit
the
like
allies,
4
right?
of them.
Oh no, I mean
Yeah.
out of my allies. I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, I apologize. Yeah.
Yeah, so out of the. Okay, so I guess I'll just.
But no, wait. But Nevin,
Huh?
if she can heal him even if she's dead, right?
No.
You can't?
No.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah, you got to bring them back to life first.
Shard.
All right. Well then, so there's just the one left in the sky.
This dude right
Okay.
here.
I guess I'll attack that one then.
Okay.
With the ring.
You do have a charge, so you could use your tier 1 ability.
What is her tier 1 ability?
Okay. Which...
Amplify.
This is one of Nevin's favorite.
Yes.
So you roll vitality against the lore master, and all bonus damage dealt to them is 1 plus whatever your vitality skill is. Do you have any skill in vitality? You do. So you would increase damage by 2. So you could amplify them and then attack them.
Mhm.
Sure.
And that lasts until the next, or a number of rounds equal to your mastery. So all of us dealing damage to it will increase the amount of damage too, which is kind of
Cool.
nice.
All right.
Go ahead and roll a vitality roll, I believe is what it was.
So I got 3.
Is that what it was? Yeah. Yeah, okay, you succeed. So he is amplified twice, you said? I said, Evan?
It'll be 2, yes.
Okay, cool. All right, and you have another action.
And then I'll attack with the ring.
Oh, yeah.
So...
Okay.
I got a
What'd you get?
4.
Okay, I got a fell strike, so you succeed, and
Nice.
that kills it. So all
Yep,
these
that'll
guys
be
die.
4 base plus 3 bonus magic. Also, you heal yourself if you're not
I'm
full.
fully healed.
Nice.
Vampiric's
Beautiful.
amazing,
I love it.
especially with that amulet. Nate,
Okay.
remind me to get that amulet in our games.
He's like, I need this. Okay. So battle ends. You're brought back to life with 1 health, Lauren.
Oh, I live.
Yay.
Mostly.
You're alive.
Tree comes back to life.
Since the battle is over, can I just go heal her, like, anyways, and I don't need a turn or anything to do it?
Yeah, you could do that. That's okay.
Do a
Tree's alive.
relative recovery.
Yeah.
Or not recovery. Yeah, recovery, right?
Mhm.
So D6 plus whatever your recovery is, and that's how much health she'll heal.
I keep pressing the dang wrong button. Okay.
No,
No, it's vitality, Nevin, not recovery, right?
No, recovery rolls since
recovery?
you're using a warger to heal.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got a 2 on my roll, plus what?
Recovery, and I think you have 1 in there, so it'll be 3 total.
Is that on top of my 1 or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so
So you'll
But
be
I
at
heal.
4 now.
I healed double. Is that just me that heals double?
Yes,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
only
because of the
healing. But you can hand her the amulet real quick, and then
Beforehand. Would you like to do that?
Right, I'll do
double
that
it and
then.
then bring it back. Yeah.
Clip it
This
over the
tree.
tree.
Just hang it off of a limb. Real
there you
quick.
go.
Just
twig.
Christmas tree.
I feel so fancy.
And then your magic makes it sparkle.
Yeah. Sparkles.
So then you would have double healing there in that case. Greeting up.
So would that
6
make
plus
it
1.
7 or
7 total. Yeah.
7?
Okay.
I don't feel great, but I feel good. Thanks, Bones.
Beautiful. Okay,
You're
so
a
as battle
pal.
ends, let's all roll to see if you get fatigue. Lauren, the one that was on you goes away because you came back to life. But now, because everybody finished a battle, we got to see how tired we are. So go ahead and roll endurance, your endurance skill.
I got a 4.
Okay. Sorry. Do that.
4.
Okay. Nevin, you are fatigued.
Oh, so tired.
Was it Mumbly who said 4 or Lauren?
Yeah, I got 4.
Okay, so you're
Okay.
not fatigued. And then Lauren and Ray?
I got a 1. I was dead. So
You're very
Yeah,
tired.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And Dora also got a 1, like laying on the ground, like.
The cloak is removed as Dr. Bones goes to heal Greeting Oak, and she's just
laying there.
beautiful.
Potatoes.
And now my favorite part, we get a roll for loot.
Loot roll.
Treasure roll. Okay, so loot is fun. We get to add our luck to most of this to see what kind of treasure we get. So, Lauren, let's have you start because you're on the top of my list. Go ahead and roll just a straight D6.
5.
Okay. You get...
Oh, wait. Is that a luck?
You do always have a permanent luck as well. So I'll add that to the second part. You'll see that in a second.
Oh, okay.
I forgot that you get that +1. Lucky ducky.
I'm a lucky,
Lucky
tree.
tree.
Lucky tree. Okay. You get a Veil of Turmoil potion. So the ability that
Veil.
he used on Nevin,
Hmm.
you get it bottled in potion form. So
Veil of Turmoil?
yeah, VIL,
A spell.
Veil of Turmoil. It's a spell. I'll add that in your inventory, just the image of the spell, so you know what that does. Nevin, do you want to explain how potions work real quick while I find that?
Sure. They're pretty much automatic cast of a spell that's bottled. That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. All you
any-
need to know.
There's a handful of equipment abilities they could get that you could apply to your weapon during combat as well. It's called imprinting. All you need is a shard, an action, and then that item. And then you can apply it to your weapons. So that's kind of a way to expand your weapon abilities without just leveling up. So if you have a shard and an action, you could apply that Veil of Turmoil to your weapon so you could cast it forever.
Pretty cool.
Or you can use it once and it's a one-time use.
Okay.
Or sell it.
Okay, and because you have one,
Oh, I like money.
everybody loves
Yeah.
money. Because you have +1 luck all the time, being the tree that you are, and you also got a luck during that, or actually, you didn't get a luck during that battle because you died. Speaking of money, you get money. You get 15 oro. So
Ooh,
oro
nice.
is the lowest denomination of currency. Do I not have a spot on here for currency?
I don't know.
Apparently not. Just put oro, O-R-O, 15 oro. We might use it at some point. We'll see. Ray, let's have you go ahead and roll for loot.
Okie dokie. Roll for loot.
2.
2.
Okay. You find a massive griffin-looking feather, a griffin feather. You don't know what it does, but if we end up resting and you decide to inspect it, you may find out what that does.
Cool.
Mumbler, let's go ahead and have Dr. Bones roll for loot. I said it right that time.
Kind of. You said mumbler, not mumbly.
Gosh dang it! I said it wrong that time. What'd you get?
I got a 2.
Okay. You find what looks to be a grappling hook.
Ooh, I wonder if it's a grappling hook.
It might be.
Looks to be a grappling hook.
May or may
Looks
not
to
be.
be.
Nevin.
Grappling hook.
I also got a 2.
Okay.
2s all
You-
around.
You find some silky looking shoes.
Ooh. Silk runners?
Slippers.
Yeah, but
So socks. You found
some
socks.
slippery
Socks.
socks. Okay. And because you all fought that thing,
I had-
those things,
I should have had a luck or two, didn't I?
I don't. Did you get luck? I don't think you did.
I rolled a fell mark during mobility.
Okay, then you got at least one. That's true. You find 15 atla,
I like money.
also a version of money.
So wait, so you get luck when you roll fell marks?
Correct.
Yes.
In
And
Because it's the lucky
anything?
roll.
In anything.
Because I rolled one
And
fell
you-
mark.
Yeah.
And
But
did-
it was during like
Uh-huh.
I forgot what, but it didn't seem
I think-
like it mattered.
Didn't
But-
you have a mobility one too? Or is
I
that
think
No.
that might have been the one. I think it was
Yeah.
mobility. or
However,
something like that.
you also got a fell strike at some point, I
Yeah.
believe.
Fell strike counters
Fell
it.
strikes counters it. So I keep track of
okay.
your guys' luck usually.
Mhm.
Yeah, fell mark up, fell strike down.
Okay.
If you get 10 luck without dying or sleeping, resting, you get something very special. Just throwing that out there.
Mhm.
Ooh, a potato.
A giant potato. Very nice. You also get 15 lore points, which
15.
could level you up a lot. I'm sorry. In this case, it actually isn't 15 because 2 of them left. So give me 1 second. It actually should
Oh.
be. Yeah. Nope. I lied. 9 lore points.
That's 12 total, right?
Yeah. And since this is a one-shot, Nevin, I think we might skip out on leveling because we're very close to the end here. And we've already been at
Okay.
this for an hour and a half.
Just so you guys know, lore points turn into ascension crystals depending on your level. So we need 4 lore points per ascension crystal. So
They already
currently
have
we're
3.
at
They already have 3.
yes. We have 12 total now. So we should have 3 ascension crystals and 0 lore points.
Correct.
And those is what you use to level up.
So you
in-game.
could level up 4 times when you rest. And
3
that's
times.
why I said we should skip it. Yeah, sorry, 3 times because it's going to take a long time.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Do we want to rest at least to heal?
I mean, I do.
Okay. Nevin, do you want to walk them through that real quick?
Sure. So during resting, you can roll a recovery roll to see how much vitality you heal. If you have any food portions, you could eat those to get rid of fatigue. And you could also use this time to level up, etc., which we're not going to do this time around. So if you're injured, roll a recovery, and if you get a fell mark, you get fully recovered and increase that skill.
And that The amber amulet is still hanging off your branch.
This is true. Shoot.
You also remove a level of fatigue when you rest.
Correct.
You could also spend this time to examine those
Items you
equipment items that you have and see what they do.
I'm going to take out my hook thing and try it. Grappling hook.
Fun.
Is it a grappling hook?
It might be, may or may not.
Does
Okay,
it grappling hook?
go ahead and roll an inspection roll.
Wait, before she starts poking things that we don't know what they are, do you maybe want this amulet back before stuff
Are you healed?
happens?
Are you healed?
I have no idea.
How much is she healed?
I rolled a 4. I got confused. I'm sorry.
You're good.
You rolled a
looks like
4,
you're good.
so if you had the amulet on, you heal another 8.
Yeah, you'd be fine.
Okay, so I did the thing. If that was another 8, that gets me back up to full. So, yeah, bro, you should totally take this amulet back.
Thanks,
so fun.
bro. Put it back in.
Do it. Okay.
Right. Now, grappling hook.
Now grappling hook away.
Yeah.
So roll an inspection roll.
Thanks, Mabel.
All right. What did you get with that roll, the inspection?
3.
Okay.
Nice.
You succeed. A grappling hook allows you, anytime you roll a climbing roll, it allows you to add a lucky roll to it, basically. So you roll 2 dice and pick the higher. Basically advantage if you're going by D&D rules.
Pretty cool.
So let me go ahead and throw that in your inventory. Grappling hook. Hooray.
A grappling hook.
Anybody else like to roll and inspect anything? You can do 1 plus your total wit.
I like to see what these silky shoes are.
Roll for it, buddy.
A 2.
Okay. You have no idea what they are. They look like silky socks.
They look bumpy. I'm going to put them on anyways.
That's fair. You could pay somebody to inspect it at some point, but anybody else?
I rolled a 3.
What was it that you were inspecting, sir?
The griffin feather.
Cool. Okay, so let's pull that out. So the griffin feather isn't a griffin feather, is what it's actually called. I don't have a card for this, so I apologize, but I will add it to your inventory anyway. It allows you to basically do the same thing, but for lifting rolls. So 2 dice for lifting rolls, and the higher one succeeds. Oh, and on both of these, if you roll a fell strike on either of those rolls, it destroys it.
Wait, destroys the item?
Destroys the item. So you can use it like infinitely until it gets destroyed.
Huh.
Sorry. Okay. All right. Everybody's healed. Everybody's inspected. Do we still have time to do the very last portion? Or do you guys
Are
need
we
to call it?
supposed to take... Oh, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. You might have to deal with a few more yawnings, but I'm
That's okay.
going to go to sleep now anyway.
I don't mind. Okay. Well, we should be able to make this next one pretty easy, I think. Okay, so you guys
He says.
have the option to approach this thing. How close would you like to get?
All the way.
Well, we're supposed to be like pretty close before we take out the thing and activate it, right, guys? Was
Correct.
this the
Yeah,
thing
so let's
that we were
go-
supposed to
I think
do?
so.
Let's go up to that big rock and like activate it there.
This
or
one that I'm
something.
standing on right here?
Yeah,
That
no.
one, the big rock.
That's the
Yeah, you're the one that has the thing. You just stand right there and do
It's
your
just
thing.
right in the middle. Drop it in.
Hey,
It's all
there
good.
you go.
Okay. As
He's
you
just
approach
on
it,
Oh, because
you-
it'll summon the behemoths.
yeah, if it's
Yeah.
activated. So that's why you want to get really close to it.
Be closer. Touch it.
So-
Who had it? Was it Endora or Greeting Oak?
Greeting Oak.
Oh
Yeah.
boy. Okay.
I've already died once, guys.
I don't want to do it again. Do you want to hand it to
Fine.
somebody else?
Give me.
I would. Go
I
for
do.
it. Go for it, Weasel. You look. You seem excited. I love your enthusiasm. Go for
No.
it.
Beautiful.
No squeezing the jurors.
I love that movie. Okay, so as you approach with the resonator, before you can activate it, a person steps out. If I could find his token, I had this ready to go. Here he is. Okay.
Oh.
He steps out from on top of the thing and looks down at you.
Oh, hey,
This is-
friend.
This is what he looks like. He looks down at you, and he's got his hands on his hips. He's got a sword on his back that's glowing gold, and he says he's an ironclad, just like your friends back at base. And he says, "Impressive. Very few could pacify such chaos. But now I must ask you to stand aside and hand me the resonator. This fragment belongs to us. Hand it over and be rewarded. But refuse, and you will be forgotten." How do you
Well,
react?
Chaos is my little friend's middle name.
Who's your friend? That friend?
He's chewing on the resonator.
Swallow it, little buddy.
Swallow.
It's like in the cheek pouch. Like,
Okay. He doesn't like that response, so he hops off and he stands before you, Andorra, and he holds out his hand and he says, "Final warning."
whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's be cool and bring it off.
Simmer down.
Everybody be cool.
Can anybody vouch for this guy? I don't even know who he is.
How is he standing near the magic? I thought the iron people couldn't do that.
Right.
Did you,
Patient.
Andorra?
is
Did
this-
you, Andorra? Did you activate the thing yet?
Just 1 second, sir. No, I didn't activate. Should I activate it now?
Just push the button.
Do it yet.
Push the button.
Oh, this button.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna be like, boop, here you go.
Be like,
okay. Let's have you go ahead and roll an arcane to see if you can activate this thing the right way.
well, I don't think it's hard to activate.
Where's the button?
Crap, it's a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah. Actually, I have to turn it a few times.
That would be a 5.
Okay,
Hey,
that's not bad.
Not bad.
Hey, look, I'm smart.
Okay, so you activate the thing like secretly, real quickly. As you do, it starts to hum and buzz, and lightning flares around the fragment here. It starts to pulse bigger and bigger, and the dude looks up at it like unhappy. Not that you could read the expression on his metal face. And the cube suddenly disappears, shrinks, and just poofs as energy gets absorbed into the resonator. Which is
Our
not what you
bad iron
That's
guy.
probably fine.
He pulls out his sword and he looks at you frustrated. He says, "A pity. I had hoped for civility. Now I must take what I'm owed." And he reaches for the resonator.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Do you want to try to pull it away, or do you want to give it to him?
Swallow it.
Listen to your intrusive thoughts.
Peer pressure, peer pressure.
Oh, here!
I feel like I'm on a game show. What do I
Spin the wheel.
You could certainly try
Like,
to
look at-
swallow it.
do? Looking around at everybody screaming different prices. Like,
Pick number 3, my lord.
Number 2.
okay, I'm really sorry.
Oh,
No
no.
fool!
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
You're gonna
I got-
have to wait for him to
He's gonna
poop it
gut
out,
him.
man.
I need to
Can-
I need you to roll a skill. But go ahead. Yeah, what were you gonna say?
Okay.
Somebody.
Oh,
saying
I was gonna say, like, right after he swallows it, can I like scoop Andorra up and like just like potato toss him over my shoulder, like to get him further away from this guy.
Yes. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Endora, I need you to roll a resilience to see how well you can keep the sucker down.
Oh, no.
And then
What?
Greeting Oak, I need you to roll a lifting
Okay.
to see if you can pick up the tiny mouse.
Can I do something while they do that
Yes.
too?
Absolutely.
Can I try to make it that him invisible?
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's do
As
one
you're
after the other.
looking him over your shoulder.
So Endora first.
I don't think I get any kind of bonus to this, right?
I don't
If you
know.
don't have a skill in resilience, which I don't think you do, these are one of the
Yeah,
harder ones to
no.
level up.
Yeah, no, I don't. So I rolled a 4.
Oh, cool. So you keep it down. Apparently, you've eaten things like this before. Good for you. Crunchy.
Accomplishment.
All right, Greeting Oak. Let's lift her up the mouse person.
I also rolled a 4.
Perfect.
Nice.
You pick him up, no problem. And Nevi, let's have Nico roll to Shroud.
It didn't work. I got fell strike.
Okay. Yeah, so that didn't work. Okay.
I forget. I keep on forgetting I have magic. Just kidding. Sorry, guys.
It's like magic him up. Nope. Over the shoulder.
Magic's
Tree.
thing.
You're like, why use magic when I got these branches?
Potato.
Gotta work out. Okay. The guy looks at you and he frowns and he says, "You will be hearing from the Wielden. Prepare for battle. Your banner watch post will be hearing from us. This is not the
Cool.
last time you will hear from the Hex Broker."
Don't tell mom and dad, man. Be cool.
Just be cool. Just be cool.
And he shrouds himself, Nevin, and then he disappears
Oh.
as well.
Oh no.
Where'd he
Did we win?
We
I think
did it.
so. I think you did it. Congratulations.
My belly hurts.
Which end is it going to come out?
That is the real question.
Oh.
Man. Okay, you guys defeated, or you ended up successfully completing the mission in the end, in a weird way.
Hiya.
If you can get that back, you successfully completed the mission.
Yeah.
Gotta wait a few hours.
That's right.
Yeah.
You head back to Bannerwatch Post, and Commander Thrag is very impressed with the way you handled everything. And he gives you his commendations. He says, "I am afraid of whatever this Wielden is, and very concerned as to how this Ironclad was able to sustain the magic force field in that area. Hopefully, we can get that thing back so Artermancer Rael can examine it further after sanitizing it. But quick thinking, well done."
Yabo, Lord Captain.
He gives you a new rank, Forge Warden insignia, and like makes you higher up in the Bannerwatch posts in the Forge Wardens. And we will, if we ever continue this, we can see what happens next. But if we do, we're going to level you up a good chunk of times because you definitely have a lot of Sentient crystals. So,
Right on.
congratulations, well played.
Aw,
We did it!
potato.
Yay!
Potato for the win. We have succeeded.
Awesome. Thank you everybody for joining. We're going to call it a night. We stream regularly, so if you haven't seen this before, keep an eye out on Shattered Tabletop or is it Tabletop? I should probably look at the thing.
Tabletop gaming.
Gaming, yeah. Feel free to join them as well. They post the Discord a couple of times in here. And we will see you next time. Thanks everybody. Have a great night.
Join us on
Thank you.
Sunday.
Great.
Yeah.